hurry, drop a like on the video in the next 5 seconds if you have at least one skin on your account. While you're at it, let me know what season was your favorite in the comments below. What's going on, my friends? I'm Dr. P, and welcome back to another video right here on the channel. And of course, we're gonna continue to talk about the robot, the event, and the storyline. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the family today. We'd love to have you. Also, drop a like down below if you like what you see. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Caffeine, and join my Discord. All of those links are in the description. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. As suspected, today we got a huge update to the robot, but it was bigger than I even expected. So yesterday, I showed how the left bicep had been built, and we were expecting either the right bicep to get built or the left arm to get completed. However, what we actually got was the full completion of the right arm, bicep, and lower arm included. There are only 2 stages left to complete the robot. We need to have the lower arm of the left side completed, and we need to have the head. I'm assuming in 2 more days we will get the left arm completed, and then in the next patch, version 9.4, the head will come into place. I think the head is going to be very telling as to what this robot is actually going to do. There have been a lot of theories as to what the head could be. If you watched my video yesterday, I talked about the possibility of the rubber duck being the head. I mean, I don't know if I believe that, but at the same time, it's a popular theory that's going around the internet. There are theories that the robot could be a giant sentinel, like we have in the Battle Pass, so potentially the head could be that. But also, I got another interesting theory in my comments that actually makes a ton of sense. So as you know, in the Fortnite image, there is what appears to be a giant bear/dog head being lifted up by a crane. Now, naturally, I anticipated and kind of theorized that that could be the head for the robot. After all, the Fortnite image is supposed to have the deepest, most dark secrets of Season 9 within it. Anyway, here's the comment. It's from Tony Millara, who says, Dr. P, if you go to Junk Junction, there is a dog head being carried on a crane, possibly the head of the Dogus? Now, I have never noticed this, and I play Fortnite just about every day, and I land at all sorts of spots, but sure enough, the comment was correct. At Junk Junction, right at the entrance, there is a crane lifting up a robot dog head, and it says, the Boneyard. Now, I don't know if this actually is the head of the robot, but let me break it down for you. As we know, the robot's code name is Dogus, and sure enough, this is, quite literally, a dog's head. As if there wasn't enough evidence to support that this is a dog's head, it's holding a mechanical bone in its mouth, and like I said, the writing on it says, the Boneyard. You can't get any more clear that this is a dog's head. And again, it's being lifted up by a crane. It's also a mechanical head. So literally, so many different signs are pointing at this being a dog. And with the robot's code name, I think it fits perfectly. Now, there could be some size issues, as we know the robot is massive, and I'm almost certain that the head here would be too small. But it doesn't mean that possibly the head being constructed at the robot factory couldn't mimic this right here. Take a second look at the Fortnite image. It seems to be very, very similar to what's happening at Junk Junction, and if it's true and it is actually that, then it's important, man. Like, they're only putting very important storyline info and hints on this Fortnite image. Again, I'm not saying this is confirmed, but I'm saying of all things on the map right now that we know of, this has the biggest resemblance to the Fortnite image over at Junk Junction. Again, it's literally a dog, the robot's name is Dogus, it says the Boneyard, and it's a robot head. What more could you ask for? I got this tweet from Rotten Pickles YT, who said, also, I have a good theory on the new skin in the item shop. The description of the newer skin says, control the variables, control the battle. So what if he is going to be the one controlling the robot or the creature? Now, I had to look into this because obviously the skin is brand new. I'm pretty sure it came out last night. But here is the picture in the news feed. Literally, it says, see the future. The new focal point set is available in the item shop now. There are 2 skins that are very similar just like this, and they are both very telling, and as we know, Season 9 has been a little atypical to most seasons in the sense of it features primarily and actually exclusively item shop skins in all of their loading screens. There has not been a loading screen that has had a Battle Pass skin in it yet, which is very strange, which makes me believe that item shop skins for this season mean a lot more than they might have in seasons past. Anyway, let's take a look at these skins. So the first one is called Focus, and the description of this skin is visualize the future. She's got this huge looking eye patch over her eye, and I don't know exactly what that means, but maybe it's some sort of all-seeing eye. Maybe the skin knows what's going on, and she's here to help with the battle that's upcoming. Now, there's a second skin that's actually a part of a completely different set, but the description of this one says, control the variables, control the battle. I don't think it's a coincidence when it says control the variables, control the battle, because when you think of battle right now in Season 9, the only thing that anyone is ever going to think of is the upcoming war between the caddis and the robot. That's the only battle that's relevant right now. Plus, it's not that far away. I'd say literally within 10 days, we're gonna have something serious go down. If you look at the robot, it's got 2 things left to be built. The lower part of the left arm and the head. That is it. The robot should be completed within 4 days. I want to go back to this tweet I got from Fortnite Lorenzo. He says, I have a theory. Remember when you were talking about Bunker Jonesy seeing the future? What if this skin, Focus, that just came out, gave Bunker Jonesy the ability to see the future? Because her description is visualize the future. As we know, Bunker Jonesy in the bunker between seasons 8 and 9 while he was trapped seemed to turn into some kind of a prophet because he wrote everything that's happened in the storyline on the wall in the Fortnite image, and he also drew things that were going to happen in the future. He drew the caddis, he drew potentially the robot's head, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff that he had no way of knowing, and the only explanation is he's some kind of a psychic. Now, I also want to go back to this tweet from Rotten Pickles. Basically, he's talking about the skin in the item shop called Vector, which I just showed you a few minutes ago, and of course his description, as I said, is control the variables, control the battle. Rotten Pickles' theory is, what if he is going to be the one controlling the robot or the creature? We don't know what side he's on. I mean, truthfully, looking at him, he looks like he could be evil, you know? You really don't know for sure, but he's just kind of got that menacing and intimidating look that bad guys have. My question is, what variables does he plan on controlling if he is indeed affiliated with the upcoming battle? Is he talking about building the robot to a certain level to help defeat the caddis, or is he talking about possibly destroying the robot so the caddis can succeed? It's a fair question. If I had to guess, I'd say probably these skins mean something for the storyline. I would bet money on it just because, like I said, Season 9 is following a very strange trend that is unlike any other Fortnite season. It's featuring item shop skins as the primary skins for this season. We still have zero idea what Vendetta's affiliation is, or Sentinel, or even Bunker Jonesy. At least we have a decent idea about Bunker Jonesy, but we don't know for sure. We don't know anything about how he's able to see the future or why it matters. Item shop skins, for the most part, reign supreme for the storyline this season. And I don't think it's a coincidence that these skins, with these absolutely telling descriptions, are added a little over a week away from when this event is going to take place. Just to add on to the theories about the Focus skin, this is from my Discord server from Superstar Point, and he says the new Focus skin just came out and I think she's important. This woman can see into the future. She probably knows what will happen during the fight and exactly how it will affect the storyline. I'm just thinking out loud here, but maybe Focus and, of course, Vector, which is the other skin, see into the future and know what's going to happen if they were to not help out. Maybe there's some sort of time travelers, and they came either into the future or back from the future to aid in this event because they know it's not in the best interest of anybody if the event plays out the way they know it will. The really freaky thing to me is we don't know if they're good or bad. You know, when you think of good and bad, you associate good with the robot, and you associate bad, disorder, and chaos with the caddis, just because that is kind of the way it seems. None of that's confirmed. We don't know what side is good, what side is bad. It seems likely that the robot is good just because it was built in retaliation to a threat, but really we don't know anything's intentions about anything or anyone. It's going to be very, very cool to see what plays out over the course of the next week or so. I'm sure we'll start to get some more information. The robot's going to be fully built here soon. I'm really excited, and I'm not just saying that. I love covering the storyline. I've covered the storyline for well over a year and a half at this point, and it's been an absolute blast, and I can confidently tell you I have not been more excited for an event. Don't get me wrong, I've been so hyped for the volcano event, the marshmallow event, the butterfly event. All of those things were awesome, but I have a gut feeling that Epic is going to absolutely blow us away with this, because there are so many things that they could potentially do with this fight that we know is getting ready to happen. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, thoughts, ideas, anything like that down below. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram, in my Discord server. Just get in contact with me any way you know how, and let me know what you think is going on, because like I said, and as you guys know, I love to feature you guys. I love to talk about you guys and give you guys recognition for giving me good ideas. That's what we're all about here. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new and help me get closer to 450k subs, and drop a like down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and until then, take it easy my friends, and peace out.